Hey guys, Chad Hogan Live here. And I was playing some video games for the last 27 years, and I got to thinking, there's a lot of really great games that have come out, but there's an even larger amount of shitty games that have been released over the years. And I think reviewing shitty games is sometimes a lot more fun. So today, after a 3-year hiatus, I'm doing part 3 in the trilogy of Crappy Games of Xboner, and me and my friends Finn, Link, and Master Chief here are going to take a look at some of the worst on both Xbox Gamepass and the Xbox Store. I love Gamepass and I think it's totally worth the money, but holy shit, are there some stinky turds in that toilet. Whoop.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Unquestionably, one of this generation's biggest disappointments was Mass Effect Andromeda, a game that myself and many other gamers had high hopes for, but once again EA let us down. This is becoming a pattern with EA, or in this case a larger studio like BioWare, and just totally bastardizing everything that made BioWare great. But more importantly, bastardizing everything that made Mass Effect great. The gameplay just isn't there, the storyline choices matter less than they did in Mass Effect 3, not enough story familiarity, trying something new while at the same time failing at it. That about sums up Mass Effect in a nutshell. This game isn't on Games for Gold, not yet, but I'm pretty sure it's free on EA Origin. Even then I'd ask for a refund. There can't be anything worse than Mass Effect Andromeda, can there? Mamma mia! I wish I lived in a universe where I could say, no, there's nothing worse than Mass Effect Andromeda, but there is. There is definitely a lot worse than Mass Effect Andromeda. And check out Lacrosse. This is legitimately a game on Game Pass. I know there are some hardcore Lacrosse players out there, but really, this game's main downfall was that originally it debuted on the Xbox Store at full price. $79.99 Canadian 2 years ago. Man, I'm telling you right now, this game is not even worth the price of Game Pass. Interestingly, I tried this Lacrosse game online and I waited around for a match and nobody was able to quick match with me. I doubt very few people are even playing this game. I don't know why I am. This is torture, folks. But hey, if you're on the Game Pass and you're looking for a free sports game, well, you can't do any worse than this. Hey Chadworthy, show 'em what else you got, bitch! Well, you thought it couldn't get any worse than Mass Effect or Casey Powell Lacrosse? Enter Cluster Truck. Now on the surface, this game's a unique indie-style game available on Xbox Game Pass, but it really just sucks. They should call it Cluster Suck. That would have been much more clever. It's a first-person truck jumping game. I think it's one of the first of its kind. It doesn't play unlike Frogger, but just a lot worse. You're moving around in this 3D space, and it feels sloppy and slippery, and you're jumping from truck to truck to truck. It's very easy to fall off, and well, that's the challenge. It's just not done so well. Looks bad, it feels very amateur, and this is the kind of shit that'll ruin Xbox Game Pass. Crappy Games of Xboner indeed. Cluster suck.
I'm not really sure why I'm even playing this crap. What am I doing with my life?
Oh, mamma mia.
If we're gonna talk any crappy games, look what I found on the Xbox Store. This was Chang 10W4 price. It is $196. I don't know what it is. It's just a screenshot of Google. But imagine somebody buys this thing for $196. I almost want to, just to see what it is. But screw that. Let's check out some reviews. There are no reviews. This is literally just fucking Microsoft quark. This is a crappy game of Xboner.
Well, of all the crappy games I've played, here's my favorite, Jump Jet Rex. Jump Jet Rex is a 2D side-scrolling platformer that's not unlike your 8-bit platformers that you may or may not have grown up with. This one ain't that bad. I just kind of wanted to include it because, well, look at it. It's pretty freaking crappy. But if you look past its crappy appeal, you'll find something that touches the heart of nostalgic fans everywhere. Except for me, because I'm heartless.
Makes you just want to break a controller, doesn't it?
You don't have any more controllers to break.
Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Look at the game Hugh on Gamepass, as in Hugh Hefner. No, actually, it's called Hugh as in the color palette. This is a pretty challenging game. It's probably not for me because I'm dumb and my brain can't comprehend things like challenges, but basically you use the color palette to interact with your environment. It's a platformer and it's pretty clever. Shit like this makes Game Pass just seem, you know, like the friggin' amateur indie pass. Like, when I think of Game Pass, I'm like, wow, imagine all these games. And then you see the likes of Hugh and, you know, Monster Truck Madness and fucking Cluster Truck and shit like that. And, oh, the madness. Why aren't I playing Red Dead Redemption 2? What the fuck?
When I spend years of my life paying rent and trying to save money, playing these games over and over again drives you crazy. You can't possibly play these games for years at a time without going a little mad. I was having a conversation with my friends up here, and they agree with me. I need to start playing some good games. Anyone who looks at the games I'm playing will see obvious garbage. I'm playing like Casey Powell Lacrosse 16. What the fuck? As it stands, I'm quite happy with my lifestyle choices, and I think I'll continue to subscribe to Game Pass, and it takes somebody brave and mentally irresponsible like me, Chad Hogan, to bring that to you. Thanks for watching the Crappy Games of Xboner Part 3. Sorry for the 3-year wait. I hope you have a mediocre day. Right, guys? Master Chief! They're still okay. They're still okay.
Profound sadness.